comics are codes. It's only codes, you know. The Japanese have their codes, the Europeans their codes, the Americans. When you see the comics, it's codes too, and now there is the graphic novel. It's maybe more European codes, I don't know. But when you see the first comics, first American comics, it was very simple. When you see every man, for example, it's lines with the 2 points. So I don't know, but for me, it's what is important. It's I know that it's codes. So what is important for me is to tell stories, and I like to tell stories with simple codes because I think it's better to because for me, for example, see if I use this ligne claire line here, it's because I think everybody in the world has seen Tintin, for example, in his life, read Tintin in his life. So it's simple cuts, very how do you say, accessible. It's very accessible for the people, you know, because many people say, okay, I don't know how to read a drawing. I don't know I don't like that because I don't know to read that. So if it's very simple, maybe it's better. It's more accessible to these readers. Because for me, what is important is to tell a story.
I'd love to have any more questions. Anyone has a question?
This is more for all of you. Considering, I've been noticing that a lot of comics have been taking a lot of influence into multiple industries, literature, art, basic traditional art, and there's also been. I'm also part of an art community that has a lot of inspiring artists, and I was wondering if any of you have, kind of wandered into Indian art, a recent site called Manga Bullet. If you've seen like any of these amateurs work, and if they've been kind of inspired or kind of just see any inspiration from you guys, basically.
Well, for me, I've been to DeviantArt and Concept Art.com and drawingboard.org. The internet is just another wellspring of available work, and everything that I see tends to influence me, if not in an overt way, then just percolating in the back of my mind. If I like it, I'll remember some aspect about it, and if I really like it, then I'll seek out more work like that. And I think the terms amateur and professional are almost archaic at this point. The quality of work doesn't have to do with the fact that a person is getting paid or not, which is really the only difference. So if the work is good and I see it, then I'll take influence from it and I'll try to dissect it or invert it or try to figure out what I can develop from it myself. But as far as it being amateur or professional, that doesn't matter.
Is there anyone else who'd like to get? Can I get another question? Yes, sir. Yeah.
This is a question for all. Do you specifically write mainly for French people? And Mr. Manara, do you specifically write for Italian people, Italian culture, and with the Japanese culture? Do you always keep that in mind and stick to that rule? Or do you sometimes think about how somebody in Bolivia could like Emile's work, somebody in Morocco could like Moto's work? Do you consider that, and does it have a major effect to what is popular in South America, Milo and stuff like that, Milo's?
Riguardo me, io mi dico ho un solo parametro a disposizione che è fare le cose che interessano a me e che piacciono a me.
He has a single parameter, which is do work that he likes, that's good for him.
E se uno ha la fortuna, ma questa è veramente la fortuna di più che dice l'orologeria, la fortuna di poter parteggiare le proprie fantasie, i propri fantasti con tante persone, questa è una fortuna disperata, ma non c'è nessun altro modo, io non posso scrivere o disegnare in italiano o in francese o in americano, devi proporre a te stesso, certo con quel tuo proprio bagaglio culturale che necessariamente deriva anche dalla tua educazione, che sia stata fatta in un paese o nell'altro, ma ci sono delle cose che toccano delle corde più profonde, che vanno oltre la nazionalità e sono veramente universali.
He's basically saying that if you're lucky enough to have an audience that's international, that's a stroke of luck bigger than winning the lottery. But in reality, one writes for himself. One puts out something that one has inside. And of course, the fact that you've been educated in Italy or in France, you basically may use the culture that you've learned at school or in your life. But in reality, that your writing goes beyond that because you go deeper and you take out something that's inside you, which is universal. It's not meant for any single nation or language.
Poi può esserci il caso di un libro che va meglio in una certa nazione invece di un altro che va meglio in un'altra. Insomma, normalmente ci sono delle cose veramente... Bisogna avere la fortuna di toccare delle corde universali.
And of course there can be books that are more popular in one country and less popular in another, but one must have the chance, the luck of really touching universal chords, universal points of your soul.
In the beginning of her career, she was writing for Japanese children, and it never occurred to her that they would be read by anyone else. And several of her early stories are set in Europe, Germany, America, but it's just a sort of a make-believe America, make-believe Germany. And if she had known that someday these would actually be read by the people of those countries, she would have been so embarrassed she would never have written.
Emile, do you have an audience in mind when you write?
No, because as I said yesterday, we use the universal codes, the drawings are the universal codes. Everybody knows what is drawings. You know, that's what I said. When you're a kid, the first thing you do to express yourself is drawing. So for me, it's just a vector to say something, and it's a universal vector. So I don't think about I can try to talk to everybody with my universal writing, graphic writing, but it's writing. You have to see the comics as just like letters. When you make a drawing, it's like a sentence. You explain something, and after when if there is dialogues, put it on the bubbles, and that's all. What is comics? It's only dialogues. When you see words, when you see letters, it's only for the dialogues. All the rest is drawing. So you have to see that. I said that. Oh yeah, I said the same. I said the same. So make comics, it's really it's a form of how to say primitive writing, you know. But nobody knows that because nobody knows to draw, and all the people are fascinated by drawings, and you don't have to because it's something natural. Everybody here stops when